Hey, what's up guys? Marco here. Today we're going to be breaking down Don Toliver's Brother Stone. Hope you enjoyed the video. Brother Stone is the third track on Don Toliver's long-awaited album, Hearthstone Cycle. If you have my honest opinion on this album, it's good. It's more than good, it's great. It has a lot of versatility, it draws something rarely seen in music, combining elements from two different genres, hip-hop and rock, and embracing all of this biker stuff, it's really something new, and to be honest, I really like it, especially this song. Brother Stone is a simple song with a great delivery from both Kodak and Don. So, with that being said, let's move on to the breakdown itself. As always, before starting, here are the producers who worked on this track. So, once in FL Studio, we're going to be bumping up the BPM of the track from 130 to 157 beats per minute. Next, let's set up the foundation for the song. So, as you've heard, there's really only one instrument that's composing the foundation, a piano. So, let's get down to business. For this video, I'll show you a little secret of mine, which ain't no secret really, cause that's how you break down songs most of the time. So, to give you guys some better insight, we're gonna seal off this segment right here, after which we're gonna add Melodyne to the master, which is a paid plugin that will help us break down the pattern. If you want a free alternative, Neural Note works just as fine as Melodyne. So, back to FL Studio, we're gonna hit transfer and we're gonna let Melodyne do his job. So, as you can see, it broke down the pattern into each individual note, and with a bit of adjusting, in the end we are left with this. So, yeah, that's how I mostly get my patterns right in most of my videos. So, continuing with the piano. Here, I've gone with the Grand Noir preset in Addictive Keys, to which I added some parametric Kikitsu to get rid of the low end, another parametric Kikitsu to make the piano even more muffled, and some Valhalla room for some reverb. So with this, we have the main piano ready. So, let's add the second piano. So, this background piano accentuates some of the notes from the main one. Here, I went to the Studio Grand in Addictive Keys, where I added the parametric Kikitsu and reverb. So, in the end, the piano sounds like this. Okay, so now that we have the piano, let's move on to the drums. We're gonna start with the hi-hat, as usual, where we have this finesse hi-hat, bent by 25% to the left. Next we have the snare, identical snare in this case, the classic Luger snare. Next we have an open hat. Here I went with this Buddha open hat. And now we have the kick, which comes later on in the song. So now, with the drums ready, let's move on to the 808. I've had a hard time finding a similar sounding 808. However, I think I found identical preset, that being the Z808. Cause if you play it at C# and export it as audio, it matches pretty perfectly. However, there are some differences in the sound. Maybe there were some more external effects to it, or I don't know, something like that. So, in an attempt to recreate the same sound, I cut half of the 808, I've turned the boost knob a bit to make it punchier, and I've added some Fruity Wave Shaper and a Fruity Soft Clipper to make it even more punchy. So, in the end, we're left with this. Oh, and yeah, there's a second pattern playing from time to time. Now, moving on, we're gonna add something that I haven't really seen in any other songs, but who am I to judge? So basically, we're gonna add a background 808. Here we have this Chase the Money 808, and in the piano roll, we're gonna create a slide note to create a very subtle vinyl off effect. Now, layering the 808, we're gonna add the piano, more specifically the grand piano found in FL Keys, and we're gonna do the same thing in the piano roll. Okay, moving on. A minute into the song, we're gonna add a kick, as I said earlier, a new clap and a new bass. For the clap, we're gonna add this Gatsby clap and we're gonna add Fruity Low filter to it to create a muffled sound effect, cause that's how it also sounds in the song. Moving on, we're gonna add the bass. Here I've gone with this retail bass preset. Following this up, we're gonna add gross beat to both pianos, and we're gonna select the half speed preset, and we're also gonna create an automation clip for it. We're almost done, we still have to add a guitar and another bass. So first, let's start with the guitar. I know that it doesn't sound the exact same as the one in the original song, but I'm 100% sure that this was recorded on a real guitar. It sounds way too realistic not to be, so here's my best take on recreating it. I've layered 3 Ample Guitar SC presets. The first one is this clip strum, the second one Ship of Fools, and the third one High Hopes, all sent to the mixer, where I've added quite some effects, but most importantly, pretty fast distortion, RC20 retro color, and parametric EQ2. Now this pattern plays twice, so that means 8 bars, and for the last 4 bars, we're gonna take those 3 presets and we're gonna play them up on octave, after which we're gonna export this pattern as audio to make sure the patterns don't blend in. So here's how the guitar sounds on its own. And now, the final instrument composing this breakdown is another bass. This time I've went with the crotch bass, where I've added vinyl to make the sound a bit more muffled. So with this, the breakdown is ready. So, without no further ado, here's the final result. Not that hard of a song to break down, still a good song nevertheless. So, with that being said, if you've enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to leave a like and subscribe, and if you want to see more of these breakdowns, stay tuned, cause there are more of them on the way. Until then, see you next time.